Howdy. Alan here. About ready to do the whale tag. And this tag was originally created by Ryan at Booktime with Ryan. And I was tagged by my friend Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads. So I have the prompts on my phone. I'll have those two channels in my description box, plus the people I tag at the end of this. And I have my answers written down in my trusty journal. But please don't make me type out the prompts with my thumbs. So I encourage you to go back to the channels mentioned to get the prompts proper. And the first prompt is blue whale. All these questions pertain to categories of whales, which have nothing to do with my answers, but you know how tags are. Blue whale. The blue whale is the largest, heaviest whale on Earth ever. What's the longest book you've read or want to read, or what's the heaviest subject you've read about? So I'm going to turn the camera and go up to my bookshelf. The longest book I've read is Thomas Pynchon's Against the Day, over 1,000 pages. Just got done with Don Quixote. Took us 2 months in a boxer group. And I'll have a video coming up on this soon. And I read Anna Karenina last year with a group again. War and Peace is up there. It's on my bucket list. I have Anthony Briggs's translation, but I want to read another translation. Constant Garnett's. And also the other one too. Prompt 2, sperm whale. Sperm whales routinely dive to a depth of 2,000 feet to feed on squid, but can dive to a depth of 10,000 feet. What is a book that has motivated you to look deeper into a subject, character, situation, or a series? Oh yeah, I also have JR up there. Big book I read with Greg in January. We read that. And I don't have an answer for this in my notes. Wow. I'll have to get back to that. 3, humpback whale. Humpback whales sing long, complex songs they have in common with other individual humpback whales. These songs can change uniformly for entire groups of whales. What is a book that has changed meaning for you over the years? Why did it change? I have Huckleberry Finn, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, rather. I've read that like 5 times, and every time I read it, I get something more out of it. It's like I'm reading it for the first time. Catcher in the Rye, pointing to it right there. Read that like 2-3 times. Every time I read it, different point of view. And then I'll say A Clockwork Orange, which I don't have a copy of, but I've read a few times in the film. It's a shocking film. Stanley Kubrick. I have posters. They're not hung up. Prompt 4, orca. Orcas, or killer whales, are incredibly smart social whales. Dolphins. Whoa! That was weird. Okay, sorry about that. So what books made me really think? The orca. What's a book you felt was especially smart, fiction or nonfiction, that made you really think? And I just off the top of my head said Donna Tartt. And I read 2 books by her. The Secret History made me think. So did The Goldfinch. Read those books a few years ago. Prompt 5, beluga. Belugas are nicknamed the canaries of the seas because of the sounds they make. What's a book you wanted to talk to others about after reading it, and why? Anna Karenina. I'll show you up there. That was a great group read with Una out to Una at the Codex Cantina. And the boxer group we had on that was great. I'll probably read War and Peace before I reread Anna Karenina. 6. Narwhal. Male narwhals, known as the unicorns of the seas, have 2 teeth, including one long spiral tooth that can grow nearly 9 feet long. What's the book you heard great things about before reading, only to discover it was less magical after reading it? I'm going to go with The Book Thief up there. I DNF'd that a few years ago. 7. Bowhead whale. While it's evident bowhead whales live well beyond 100 years of age, there's evidence they may live to be 200 years old. It's my grandma's ring. What is the oldest book in your collection, or what book has been in your collection the longest? I'm going to stand up and grab this one, so you guys know I'm wearing pants. Look at this moth-eaten book. Oh. Don't make me bring this down. Haha. Had this book a long time. And what book fell down off the shelf? Short Stories by Kurt Vonnegut. So that's like my oldest book. And that reminds me to get back to Too Light, Lautrec. Too Tight, I mean. Doing the sonnets in order. And I'm behind. Prompt 8. Atlantic gray whale. Atlantic gray whales were sadly wiped out by humans. Today, only Pacific gray whales remain. Save the whales. Save the bales. What's one book that either is out of print or out of fashion that you wish would make a comeback? And I don't have an answer for that either. God, I suck at doing tags. What book do I wish would make a comeback? Shadaram. I'd like to reread that book. Scientists tag whales to help study their behavior, such as migration. Tag 5 booktubers to complete this tag, and remember, save the whales. There's a bonus Moby Dick prompt. Moby Dick was a great white sperm whale, while Captain Ahab never caught. That Ahab never caught. I've never read Moby Dick, by the way. What's a book you want to own but haven't found or bought? What's stopping you from hooking that book? And I just looked at my cart, and I'll put up some screenshots up there. Books that books I want to read, haven't gotten around to yet, or maybe they're too expensive, like that Giamonte Bruno book. Some Joyce books I bought like 2, 3, 4 times. Annotations in Finnegan's Wake, that's like a $40 book by Roland McHugh, which is in a box in Toledo. Don't get me started. Anyway, I'm going to tag, I don't know, 5 people, but I'll tag Brian at Bookish, Tom at LA Books, Roz ScallydandlingAbouttheBooks, Dane at Dane Reads. He'll get to it when he gets to it. Jeremy McPhee. Jeremy Fee. I'm sorry. Thinking about Fleetwood Mac and John McPhee. Christine McPhee. But Jeremy Fee. Don't call him Faye. God, man, I'm off this morning. It's only 4:40 in the morning here in Portland. That's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's 5. And I'm out of here. Ciao.